Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers podcast, episode 89. Hi, hello, hi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. I don't even know what I was gonna say right there. How you guys doing this week? We doing good? You making it through finals?
I mean, I only have the one on Thursday.
Oh,
I've
you
been
only have one final.
right, and I've been spending my time not studying for it, but instead cleaning up because it has to be clean.
Yes, that is how that works. This clean is made out of clean.
um, Cameron, are you how's post vid?
Um, I'm still coughing a fair amount. Like not. It
Exhibit
was
A?
less. Yeah, Exhibit A. It felt like it was less at the office, but it's still annoying.
Weird.
So you get thrown off the plane because you were coughing.
No.
Oh,
Apparently, a lot of people from my office are also missing for COVID. So I'm starting to wonder if I didn't maybe catch it from them instead.
Maybe, or maybe you gave it to them.
true.
I hope not. I would feel bad about that. Some of them are like old.
Ouch.
Like I say that as nicely as I can, um, but they
uh,
are.
well, all right then. Um, So, what do we got this week? So sadly, nothing happened with the GBA thing we talked about last week.
Right.
Uh, that's very disappointing.
Maybe
Not
this week
surprising.
that will give us something to talk about if we do an in-person one.
Yeah. Uh,
We could do an in-person one, couldn't we?
yeah, I guess we
It
could.
would be it would be early though.
Yeah. I don't know. Plus, I'd have to bring like my mic and stuff and set up everything on my laptop. Maybe though. Um, so yeah, the maintenance went and came and went. Nothing happened. I'm sorry we can't report on something much cooler, but maybe it's just coming in the future instead. Also, Switch Sports is out. Have you guys played it at all?
I played um, bowling while I was in the airport to go to Ohio. It's really, really cheating to sit there and just roll with, you know, minimum effort.
I was gonna ask how did you play it in a public space? Did you like sit it down and play, or did you like just
I
sit down and
literally
awkwardly
had it like
shake?
I had it in my lap and was just like trying to move my hand in a way that did not like cause my lap to shake so badly that it threw my screen.
Incredible. Also, the Min Min Amiibo came out. It's still up in most places, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly.
Other than the Series 5 and I guess other the Series 1 through 4 restocks, most amiibo have been decently stocked for a while. Um, the Target I go to still has like the Metroid Dread amiibo and Zelda.
I was gonna say my Target still has plenty of Amiibo cards.
See, mine doesn't, but
Yeah,
we have
cause
a
you
lot of
bought them
filler.
all.
I did not buy them all. I only bought most of the Series 5. I didn't buy Series 1 through 4. I already have all those.
Yeah, sure. I don't believe that for a second.
I don't know. I'm just distracted by the fact Cameron's camera's been frozen like the whole time.
Yeah, we get like one
Oh,
new frame every 45 seconds to a minute.
it's fully moving on mine, so I don't know what's going on with that.
There's a euphemism for politics in here somewhere. Anyway, all right. So other than that, I also got Switch Force. I forgot. I don't. So I was trying to like compare to the review I saw from Nintendo Life that we talked about,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
don't see what the problem with tennis is. Like, yeah, you can't move yourself in tennis, but you couldn't before, and it plays literally the same that old tennis did. Like, it's the
Did you
exact
figure
same.
out how to switch between the two?
What do you mean?
There's two little people, right? The one you're playing and then a ghost one, right? It's
Uh,
been a
the game I played, I just played as both of them.
see. Then they
Yeah,
probably changed
like
it, which is for the
classic.
better.
Yeah,
Like that's the thing. That's the classic play style.
yeah,
And I
It's a
don't
it's a better change then.
I don't understand.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was fine to me. Like, it was Wii Sports Tennis.
Right, but never mind. What?
I just feel like some people haven't gone back and played it and are complaining because it's not,
It's not like
like
realistic
Mario.
tennis. Yeah.
Yeah, like because like the Mario Tennis is different. So, and that's the more recent one. So maybe they just didn't go back. I don't know. It's weird.
Indeed. Um. Okay, what else we got? Billy Kometz, who is the voice of Ferdinand von Aegir. Is that how you say that from Fire Emblem?
Ferdinand von
Ferdinand von.
Ayer.
Yeah.
Ayer.
Hmm.
Okay, so
That's how it's
Ferdinand von
pronounced in the game.
Ayer from Fire Emblem Three Houses, Doctor Meraki in Persona 5 Royal, and Ninji Ogata in 13 Signals Aegis Rim. Has stage 4 colon cancer. Man, this is a great news week. I'm really pumped. That's horrible. That sucks. Glad we're opening with that. I
Great.
shouldn't be laughing. Rip Billy. That's horrible. Best wishes to him. Anyway, on to something maybe not so depressing. Persona 25th anniversary April edition. Oh, we finally got what we were supposed to get.
Yeah. Let's read through this list of. Yeah.
So Persona Super Live 2022 performances from a lot of names I really don't want to try to pronounce. Lin, Yumi, Lotus, Shihiko, and Shoji. I'm just gonna go with that. Those are first names are easy to say. So what is that? Persona Super Live?
A concert thing they do every few years, and they invite the ones who perform in the games to come and do it.
Okay. Persona 5 The Stage Part 4 Finale. That oh my god. How many subtitles is that?
3.
So what is that?
A stage play
Interesting.
of the
That checks
game,
out.
and this is the fourth one, but it's exclusive to Japan, so who cares?
Yeah,
Great.
even if you get a bootleg of it, you're not gonna understand it.
Um Also, new merch, and the next announcement won't be till June. Maybe they realize that they don't have as much stuff as they thought. I thought it was going to be every month.
No, it's been every 2 months.
Okay, never mind. So yeah, we'll get more stuff in on June 30th.
Maybe finally a game again.
No,
No.
that's a high expectation. So no.
Yeah, you're really asking a lot.
So sorry.
Asking a
I
game
don't know.
developer to make a game.
Most of the Japanese comments under the video are bitching about the American comments under the video.
What do you mean? We're getting content. No.
yeah,
really.
you're getting content. Sony
We're
has.
getting
Oh yeah. Sony has stopped PlayStation Plus users from stacking their membership.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because there was a little loophole you could do of buying a lot of the cards and putting them in and getting a ton of time for PlayStation Plus and to get like a ton of time on the new system that they're doing. But they stopped you from doing that, so that's.
I'm just mad I found out about it now.
Yeah, because it already like they were already trying to delay it, right?
I have no idea. I had heard about that, like people trying to do that. I just don't really care enough about PlayStation Plus to spend that kind of
Bring it.
money. Yeah.
People are
Yeah.
getting the new one that costs twice as much for half. That's what they were doing. Because you could buy the
It's not
cheapest
bad.
version of the current PS Now, and then buy. They would give you the next one because you already had it, and then people bought tons of the PlayStation Plus time.
I mean, I get
So
it.
like 5 years, but only having to pay half what you would pay to have the new one.
It's too much effort.
That's
I didn't even do that
my
with
opinion exactly.
like, because apparently you could do that with uh, Best Buy's gamer club. Found out about that significantly after,
Hmm.
but then they shut it down when they started building Total Tech, which
Is
I
garbage.
saw. Yes, but you know what they got today?
What?
Um, free. Well, I don't think it was supposed to be. Um, but you could, if it actually ships, get a free copy of. It's like a 3 pack of some Spider-Man movies, and then like a headset stand that you could. It was like a $60-$70 headset, and you could order up to 3 of them. Whoopee! Although I guess if you
Okay, so
order,
I pay $200 a year for
and you
horrible
get
tech support,
yes, and you
and
could
you're telling
occasionally,
me,
occasionally,
I can get a crappy collection of Spider-Man
oh
movies that are better served watching other than the format that they're providing me, most likely, and
yes,
some headset stand that I could get on Amazon for $8.
yes,
That's incredible. I'm gonna sign up
yes.
right now. I should have signed up yesterday.
Right?
Um,
Isn't that
Cameron, you
amazing?
moving your mic around?
No,
I can't tell
why?
what he's doing. We only get an update once a minute. It's like we're getting updates from the Mars rover or something.
True, 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 true,
Oh my
true,
god,
true, true.
I'm not meaning to move my mic around if I'm moving my mic around.
Um, and let's see what else we got. Game Freak offering. Oh yeah, Game Freak started doing 4-day work weeks if you want it and flexible schedules. That's awesome. That's awesome. I wish I could have a full 4-day work week. I'm definitely one of the guys that could do full tens, 4 tens. Um, but yeah. Oh well, I'm jealous. I get something close, but not quite. That's good on Game Freak for.
I would do 410s just because I would want the day off.
Yeah, literally. I mean,
Yeah, I mean once it it's really just that initial switch to it. Once you get used to it, it's fine. I'm
yeah, man.
sure.
When I started working nines to get every other Friday, at first I was like, "Oh my god, an extra hour," and now it's just like that's just what I do. It doesn't. I don't think
Yeah,
about it.
like when I switched from the CP to the I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna handle sitting at a desk for 8 hours when I've been standing at a wall for literally only 6 because they would never give me a longer shift. So I'm like, ooh. But now I'm like, well, that's fine now. And
Um.
then when I switched over to Lockheed, they're gonna give me 410. So new adjustment.
Oh, you're gonna get 4 tens?
Yeah,
I'm jealous. That's very jealous.
and I
Uh.
can just modify it if I need to. So I can be like, oh, I want a 4-day weekend. Monday will go to Friday.
Wow. Um. And I I saw this before the show. This is really funny. So over the entire life of the Xbox, i.e., about the last 20 years, Japan has bought a total of 2.3 million consoles from Xbox. About 500,000 from for the OG Xbox, 1.6 million for the 360, 100,000 or 110 114,000 for Xbox One, and we're up to 142,000 for the Xbox Series X and S. Um, that's it's honestly just impressive that the Xbox Series has already outsold the Xbox One, and it hasn't even been there 2 years.
I mean, what was on the one though
Uh,
that Japan would care about?
Peggle 2.
Okay.
No, that was on the 360. Never mind. That's why the Xbox 360 has 1.6 million. It's got Peggle 2. Let's see. 114,831 consoles divided by what? 8 years?
Yeah. Well, there was that
7
week
years.
or month or whatever when it sold like 1,000 consoles. Or no, it was a whole quarter, I think, where they only sold like 1,000 of them.
So that is they sell 16,000 consoles a year. 44 consoles a day. Yeah, like that doesn't sound so bad when you think of like small business, but
Yeah.
like the idea that
This is Microsoft.
this is Microsoft. Yeah, like if my problem is like I'm thinking of it as like if I made a console, like me myself, selling 45 a day would be crazy. But
But it's Microsoft.
yeah, that's whack. Rip the Xbox. I mean, I can see why the Xbox 360 did like outstandingly well compared to the rest because it actually had like Japanese games on it. And
The
Yeah.
last
Xbox
time
Live
they
Arcade was really
tried.
big, yeah. Wow. All right. So with that, on to Collector's Corner. This is the weekly segment where we go around and talk about games we've been playing and stuff we've been doing and all that hubba hubba, whatnot. Cameron, why don't you start us off?
Okay, so this week I've actually played a lot of games. So I played Yoshi's Island. I played Wii Sports, or sorry, Switch Sports. Same difference. Um, I played F Zero on N64. I played Mario Golf on N64. Uh, the little gourmet race and the 8 pack of Kirby games. Um, Pokemon uh, Shining Pearl, um, Animal Crossing, uh, Kirby. Is it Kirby Dream Land 3? Whichever one's on SNES Online. Um,
Yes, Kirby's Dream Land 3.
Mario Bros. 1 from the All Stars pack. Um, Earthbound.
A lot of SNES Online this week. All over the place there.
hmm
Probably on the
Um,
plane.
it was on the plane. Um, I'd basically start something, be like, play it for a few minutes, and be like, maybe not. And then, did I mention Mario Golf? I played some Mario Golf.
I can't keep up, bro.
Why?
It's a lot of games.
Right?
That is indeed a lot of games.
Um, yeah, and then Chelsea showed me around, like where she grew up, and um, her parents took us to an Elevation Worship concert over in Columbus, Ohio, and concerts still not my thing. Very loud.
Yeah, anybody who says that about a concert, you can immediately be like, I'm going to take it you don't like concerts.
They're loud.
Yeah, it was really loud.
It was loud. I don't.
Yeah, the apes on stage with very big instruments and even bigger speakers was loud. That I stood 50 feet from.
I didn't stand 50 feet from.
Or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
That
Um,
reminds me, I go to a concert in a couple weeks. That's hype. Anyway,
Um, yeah. Um, and then we got back last night, and they delayed us like 40, 50 minutes at the airport in Ohio. And then we got back to Orlando, and they delayed us another hour.
good. Good. Good.
wait,
Good.
how did you get delanded? How did you get delanded? How did you get delayed in Orlando if you
Because
landed?
so we landed and waited on the tarmac for almost an hour, extra hour.
Oh, there probably wasn't enough. There wasn't an open
There,
space.
there was like a plane in the way. Yeah, that was fun.
Incredible.
I I'm very glad I was not the next flight. It was a flight to Miami. Imagine going through security and being delayed another hour for something that would have been a 4-hour car ride.
Well,
Like, it's not worth it. Plane rides are not worth it under like 5 hours.
see, you're not thinking with the Sigma mindset right now. Uh, if you're rich enough, any time saver is worth it.
But it's not a time saver if you're delayed.
Well, yeah, or maybe not. And maybe it's not a time saver. Maybe just I don't want to drive, and I want to have someone bring me food while I wait to appear in another location.
It's
See,
Spirit.
you gotta get the Sigma mindset, bro. You just don't understand.
I don't want the food from Spirit Airlines.
maybe
And
not.
that's
Never
why-
mind. Never mind.
Why you can't have that mindset.
That's why I can't have that mindset.
Yeah, you won't just accept what's on the airline.
I don't want to. Oh, I ordered the last 2 amiibo cards I needed. Um, so once those arrive, I will have all the Series 5 cards, and thus be back to 100%.
I don't. I don't know about that, bro.
I ordered Kirby. I'm getting closer to actual 100%.
I'm already dreaming of the day when you do get 100%, and you're like, "Ha! Screw you guys!" And we're like, "Jokes on you. We never really cared, and you just spent all that money." Like, I can already, I can already taste it right now. It's gonna be
Don't
such a good
tell
day.
him.
Oh, I can tell him because it's not gonna change what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen regardless of. It's gonna happen no matter if we tell him now, or don't tell him now.
That's mean.
Not gonna try that.
I mean, it's not. Am I
It's
wrong?
true, though. It's true.
Yeah, truth hurts. It's like I don't know. I can't think of something self-deprecated to make it better. Whatever. Alex, you go ahead.
Okay. I bought the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
Oh, I meant to buy that.
and I put a
It's
lot
probably
of
good.
time
I
in
did
it.
it.
I played a lot more Lego Star Wars, or as much as, and I played some Until Dawn, and then got
Per
pissed off.
usual.
I mean, I will beat my second run when I stop resetting my second run.
Are you trying to do a completionist?
No, I've already completed it. I just want like what I would consider the good endings, and I keep screwing it up on certain things.
Ah.
And then I spent a bunch of time cleaning. And I talked to my advisor about what she thinks I should drop off my or I should gap.
Wait. You should gap.
Yeah, for my transcript to make my GPA look better.
Oh, okay. I got you.
The way they presented that to me, it made it sound like I wouldn't get a GPA boost out of it.
Well, you won't necessarily.
It's more like the companies can still see your full transcript, but most are just gonna look at
The
what you're.
GPA,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, usually I don't know if a company wants your full transcript. It's either they don't believe that you're like they want to confirm that you actually went to the school and blah blah blah, or like for some specific reason they need to see what you took. I don't know what that reason would be because I'm not a hiring manager, but I assume it's possible.
Yeah. So I gotta go through the process to get those two classes gapped.
Alrighty. Let's see. So for me, I built a new PC. Finally,
Bill.
I got a. The only things I kept were my case, my fans, and my hard drives. Except my M.2 hard drive. I got a new one of those. So I got a new motherboard. I got a Ryzen 5 5600X, a 3080 Ti from EVGA. And this is the first uh, graphics card I've ever seen that has 3 power connectors on it. I didn't know that was a thing for consumer level cards anyway. So I had to buy a new power supply because of that, because this thing is huge. New cooler, faster RAM, the works. Um, since I finally found that graphics card at a good price, I just jumped in and replaced everything since some of my stuff was kind of on the edge of breaking. Got a new cooler too. Got an air cooler this time. It all works really well. I can finally use my screen to the full potential, 1440, 144 hertz and stuff. My VR works better now. I've had that permanently set up. I've been playing a lot of Beat Saber. Uh,
Nice.
Forgot how much fun that game is. Um, so that and Apex per usual. Um, Played some Pokemon Heart Gold. Played some Kirby Forgotten Land. Played Super Mario World a little bit on SNES Online. Um, let's see. I played a few more days on my Stardew Valley save on my PC. That's meant to be my JoJo run. I'm doing it. I swear this time. I'm not giving in. I'm going to do JoJo, even though I really don't want to.
I have to do it at some point.
Yeah. And I really enjoy being able to have a screen like my PC screen for Stardew and like zoom it out and have a super huge view and everything. So that's been really nice. Oh yeah, I beat Twilight Princess finally. Like I said I was gonna. I didn't lie. I beat it. Gant. Zant is a soy jack and so is Ganon. Kicked them both right in the knackers. Um, so yeah, that's finally done. Uh Oh yeah, and a lot of Phasmophobia too.
Yeah,
Um,
I've seen you asking for people to play.
yeah, Dakota and Josh and my cousin and I have been playing a lot. Um, we kind of dropped off like right before they pushed out a bunch of huge updates. So everything is way, way better than it was when we had our first binge back last year or 2 years ago, whenever that was. The journal's been reworked. There's like more than double the ghosts now. Way more types of evidence. Mechanics make more sense.
Is
Um,
Dakota still overpowered?
yeah, he's like level 280 something, and he has
See.
like I don't know, like $30,000 or something. And he found out that a full truck worth of gear is $3,000, so he can buy like 6 trucks full of gear at any
Oh
given
no.
time. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. It's been really fun. Um,
Yeah, I haven't been able to join you because I've been busy with everything.
yeah, I figured, but gotta extend the offer. Um, And I think that is everything. Yeah. Anything else, I guess, is not important. Okay. Anybody gonna carry the Cooper torch for
Uh,
Faye this week?
so here we'll open it up right now. um, it sure is taking a long time to load. So here's what I know. There's nothing fun currently going on. You get some login bonuses. Um, Hero's Journey, which is not fun. Um,
Everything reset because it's a new month.
which is not fun. Um,
The picnic banner's back for a while.
the picnic banner is back.
I blew 50
They
orbs
just
on it.
did. They just put in the weekly revival 6 and weekly revival 20, and there's a bunch of uh, the heroes that you can do combat with in special maps and get your butt kicked by them. Um, and Hall of Forms if you haven't gotten all the orbs yet. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing going on.
To be fair, from my view, there was never anything fun going on in Faye, but that's just me. Um. Okay, so Uh, yeah. So Stanley Purple Ultra Deluxe is out on Switch now. If you couldn't tell from Collector's Corner. Also, I apparently put this in as an extra, but Switch Sports is out. I'm gonna say that a second time. I just normally we just ignore those if we see a second on our script, but I thought it'd be funny this time. Um, what is Stanley Parable even about? I'm very ignorant on all of that.
Okay, Alex, you want to explain it or do I?
Sure, you can try, and then I'll see what.
Okay, so in Stanley Parable, you are an office worker that one day nobody else shows up to the office. You are all alone, and you start hearing. Uh, he's like a British narrator, right?
Yeah.
Alex. Yeah. So you
Yes.
start hearing this British narrator, um, and he starts giving all these sarcastic comments as you're walking around doing stuff, um, and it it's kind of like a choose your own adventure game. Um, there's I don't even know how many endings now.
Oh, I know. In the original game, there's 16, and in this one, there's 40.
Oh my god.
But it
That
includes all 16 of the original endings.
I don't like one of those endings. They should have taken that one out. I don't want to spend 4 hours pressing a button.
You don't have to, and the PlayStation doesn't have that achievement, so I was very happy.
How do you cheat that one, by the way?
You can somehow edit it on Steam
Well, yeah,
to
that's
jump
cheating.
the hours.
Oh, jump the hours.
Yeah.
I thought you could just change your system clock and do that. I thought that's how people did the
How
5 and
about
10
just
year.
watch it on YouTube and don't do that?
Right.
It's annoying because it that ending. I don't know what the like actual ending part is, but it's keep the baby out of the fire. You push a button, and this cardboard thing of a baby gets closer and closer to the fire unless you push the button.
Uh huh. Really following. Well, okay then. So
I mean,
My
that's
favorite
not.
ending is
You
the broom
don't
closet
have to
ending.
do it though. You can just ignore the baby and let it burn.
And then he
yeah,
chides
you
you
got
for
look,
like
you got
who you
39
were.
under endings to go check out.
Yeah.
Did they actually make the broom closet ending a proper ending this time?
No.
That's unfortunate.
But
That's my favorite
there is a
ending.
different one if you unlock the new stuff. Basically, they went, here's all 16 endings that exist. If you have this item, it changes the endings.
Cool.
And then they actually added brand new stuff
Mhm.
besides just changing essentially what the narrator says.
Gotcha. Huh. Oh yeah. So this next thing, I saw the headline about this too. So people are already breaking their TVs from playing Switch Sports and not wearing the Joy-Con straps because people don't understand the concept of grasping something firmly in your hand. There's a reason that that SpongeBob episode literally was made. Firmly grasp it. So yeah, I saw
I mean, it's not like Nintendo gave you free Joy-Con straps.
or like
It's just
constantly tells you before every game, "Hey, are you wearing your Joy-Con straps? Make sure you're wearing your Joy-Con straps. Did you put on your Joy-Con straps? Don't
they
throw
did.
your remote into the television."
They've done neither of these things, Grant. Obviously, you have to buy the Joy-Con
Also, if you're
straps, but
playing
I never remind
if you're if you're playing Nintendo Switch Sports hard enough to bust a TV with a Joy-Con, you tone it down a little bit. I get that it gets a little heated sometimes, but you really got to tone it down just a notch.
Yeah. Like, okay, so when Cooper tripped while holding his 3DS and it hit the TV screen, that makes sense. How are you breaking? Like, I've seen some of the photos. How are you throwing your Joy-Con hard enough to do that?
I mean, I guess it's more the fact that TVs are just kind of fragile these days rather than the Joy-Con being that
I
strong.
guess. No, it's definitely not the Joy-Con strong,
Yeah.
but it is kind of ridiculous how hard people are throwing their Joy-Cons.
That is just crazy.
If you want to just throw it as hard as you can, though, just wear the damn strap.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Like either like work on your grip or just put the strap on. Oh, that's yeah, I saw some meme where they showed that article headline and then it was some clip from like Linus Tech Tips or something, I don't know. And they're like, "Some things never change."
What is it? Nature is fixing itself or something.
Nature is healing.
Yeah, nature's healing.
That's good. That's good. So speaking of more Switch sports stuff, so yeah, UK has it at #1 on their charts this week. Big shocker there. The Wii Sports sequel that everybody's been asking for years is doing really well. So, um, I assume that trend will continue when we get charts for other areas as well. Also, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe sold over 100,000 copies on Steam in its first 24 hours. So, seems like that's going really well too.
That makes sense.
Um, so the triple ink strike announced for Splatoon 3. Remind me, the ink strike
Is the
is
one for Splatoon 1
Splatoon
where
1,
it would
you
drop.
tapped on the gamepad.
yeah, and it would
to-
make a tornado, right?
Right.
Mhm.
These are like 3 baby tornadoes, but you pick where they go.
Interesting. I wonder how do you pick? Did they show it in a video? How do you pick where they go?
They showed
Um,
it, but it looks
it's-
weird.
It's kind of like throwing, like the sprinkler. Uh, right, Alex?
So you don't like touch on the map where you want them to go. You have to
No.
throw
Right.
little thingies.
Right, but it looked
Mhm.
like they got to hold it for a while.
Okay, I got you.
Kind of exactly like the original Ink Strike. Because that one
That's
did the
exciting.
same.
I'm so ready for Splatoon 3. That's gonna be so much fun.
I can't believe
Right.
it's so far away though.
It's only 4 months.
True.
Time has stopped mattering to me in general. It's like, is it a weekday? Okay, I'll go to work, and then when I'm off work, I black out and then wake up the next day. I don't get drunk and black out. I'm just saying like I don't
It's
know
just
what I do.
time's irrelevant.
I know that there's a shower and food and some type of video game involved usually, unless I have something to do after work. But usually it's like those three things and not no particular order. And then all of a sudden it's the next day. And then if it's the weekend, I it's literally just video games. Just
Mhm.
unless I'm doing something, I do a thing, and then I don't do other things, and I don't know. Like time just doesn't.
Time doesn't matter once you start working
Yeah, like
like
my
the big
schedule never changes. I wake up,
yeah
go to work, and I keep doing it until it's time to not do it anymore. And then it
yeah.
doesn't matter after that. I just
hmm
every couple of weeks all this money shows up in my account so I can sustain, and that's about it.
It
That's
is
depressing.
quite crazy.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking.
It's depressing. I need to do more things.
Yeah, I'm still going like so this weekend I actually opted to not stay on part time at Disney because I realized between doing the 40 hours at Lockheed and then
Yeah, that you'd be working 60 hours a week.
at least
Yeah, no.
like it not including if I had to work overtime, I was like, oh, you know what? That's not going to be worth the like 2 days a month I get to go into the parks for free.
Yeah, like even if you want to, you'll be so freaking dead.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you know what? Maybe instead I don't.
That's been the one downside of the 9 hour days is now like I'm always exhausted after work.
Mm,
Like I don't want to do anything and it sucks because everybody else wants to
see,
do things and I just fall asleep.
like that's been my problem. That's why I haven't been going to the parks as much, even without like the whole complication of there were no park reservations because of spring break. It's just I'm tired because I'm working. I'm properly working 40 hours a week, and I have to be up at 8 a.m. So, like, why would I
It
want
makes
to
me
go to
think
the
of
park
all the
when I can
times
go?
that I needed my mom to take me places or do things with me after work and like I just had no idea. Like
Yeah.
and now it's like if I think of having to do that, I'm like, ugh, no.
Uh,
Anyway, what were we talking about? Splatoon 3, right.
Splatoon 3,
So all the
which
basic
will
weapons
be
from the
how we
previous
fix
game will be returning.
Previous
Um,
two games.
previous two games.
all the basic weapons.
Yeah.
So I tried to figure out what that means
I think it
by
just means
using the list on the wiki, and I
uh,
think it means the number I gave.
I legitimately think it's just like the basic ones, um, like which one's the basic umbrella? Is that the splat umbrella?
So like here, the wiki has it broken down into shooters, and then it will have like Splattershot line. So I took like the Splattershot Junior, Splattershot, and Splattershot Pro, and left out all their variations under them.
Okay, I got you.
And that's how I got 53 weapons between the last two games.
Okay. We already know
Um,
about about three new ones: the Tri-Stinger, the Trizuka, and the Ink Vac. I assume the Tri-Stinger is the crossbow?
uh, hold on.
I would hope so.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. The Ink Vac. That'll be interesting.
That's one they like just announced.
Yeah, that'll be
It's
quite
something about
interesting.
being able to pick up ink.
So it's like everyone's always wanted Luigi's Mansion,
Yeah.
Poltergeist.
Personally, I just really want dualies to return at the very least.
I'm sure they'll be
I
there,
think
buddy.
they pretty much
I mean,
confirmed,
they basically confirmed, unless I misunderstood how their
unless they're
numbers
not
work.
the basic weapon,
True.
which they definitely are, because they're like the main thing for Splatoon 3 or it's 2.
Two. Three's gonna be that crossbow. It's in every trailer so far.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for that. So, River City Saga, Three Kingdoms, and Disney Dreamlight Valley were both announced. I actually literally just got an article. Google sometimes like recommends articles to me, um, and they're either about sports or video games because that's like the only things I really Google.
Right.
Mm.
And one of them was about Disney Dreamlight Valley, but I didn't look
Right.
into it. Have y'all? Have either of y'all looked
I
into
can
it?
do
So-
both of these.
Here,
So, the
No, you
River
can go ahead.
City Saga is apparently an old game being brought up again, or something. It is River City, like the River City Girls games, but this one's set in the past, like early Japan.
Okay.
Disney Dreamlight Valley is a free-to-play Sims Disney game.
Huh.
it's made by the same devs that did uh there's like a Disney parks kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon style where you could just place all the little attractions. I don't remember what the name of it was, but that's what I remember of it. Game Loft, that's who it is.
Man, I haven't heard
It-
that name in a long time.
Someone pointed it out, and I kind of agree. It's being made because of how big New Horizons was during COVID.
Oh, absolutely.
Interesting. Hmm.
And it will probably do well just because it's Disney
It's free.
and that. But
Even
free
it's-
doesn't.
Even if it's bad, it's free, so it's gonna have a big install at launch at least.
At launch, yeah, because
Yeah.
Animal Crossing had a decent install base at launch, and it tanked. It got better.
It's the second best-selling one still.
No, mobile Animal Crossing.
Oh, we're talking about Pocket Camp. Yeah, but this is on consoles as well.
Why are we talking about Animal Crossing Pocket Camp?
Right? I thought he was talking about New Horizons, and he's like mobile.
New Horizons was doing fine.
That's
would've-
why I got confused.
Would have done decent even without the pandemic.
Frickin' Pocket Camp. Let's see. Yakuza 8 confirmed to be in production. I thought we already knew this.
Maybe,
that
I
must
don't
have been a
remember.
rumor.
That was
That-
a rumor.
That was a rumor. Okay.
And then Ichiban from 7 will return as the protagonist.
I feel like that was also a rumor.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably.
Let's see. The OG Forza Horizon has returned to the Microsoft Store after being delisted due to licensing issues. That actually might be. I wonder if that was part of the reason that my copy of Forza Horizon never worked on my 360, even though it was fine because it didn't want to update. Like you weren't allowed to play it or something. I don't know.
I don't know when it left. I just saw that it was back now.
That's really interesting. Nintendo expecting 10% fewer Switch sales due to supply chain woes. Wait, even more? I thought they already announced this. This seems old.
I mean, the article is
They-
new.
Yeah, the article was new. I also saw that article.
Maybe it just keeps getting worse.
True.
I actually heard something, I think yesterday, that said chip shortages could expect to continue until 2024.
Well, they were already continuing till 2023, so what's another year besides depression? I don't care. I have a PS5.
Besides depression,
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Unless a new Switch gets announced, I don't care.
let's see. Gotham Knights rated for PS5 and Xbox Series X, but not PS4 and Xbox One, possibly hinting that it will be next gen only. Well, we're not far away from 2 years post mortem, so
about time.
Right? It's kind of
yeah,
how I feel. I would rather them drop the old ones if they can't get it up to the standard than keep trying on to get them fixed and make the two next gen versions better games.
yeah. Just spend the resources on all next gen,
Right?
or not even next gen, freaking current gen.
True. It's not next gen anymore.
Yeah, it's current gen.
Quit working on the previous gen.
um, Final Fantasy 11 20th anniversary live stream will be over 5 hours long.
I have no idea what they're gonna show. Let's guess. I
Nothing.
think they're gonna show 5 hours of gameplay from.
What was Final Fantasy 11 on? Did we get it in the States?
Okay, hold on. 10 is the one with Titus. 11 is.
10 and there's 10 and 10 too, and I know there's 12.
12
I'm
is the
about
one
to
with
find out
lightning.
who's in. 11's the one I don't know.
11.
Is-
Okay, no, we did get it.
11's online. Gotcha.
So is 14.
Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 11 online. Okay.
That's
Oh,
why I
you
don't
could
know
play it
any-
on PlayStation 2?
That's why I don't know anything about this one because I don't care for the online Final Fantasy ones.
Okay, that makes sense. That'll be interesting to see what they show. That's going to be a lot of content,
So,
I guess.
Music, and then probably them being like, "Here's a way you can play it now, old RuneScape style."
Mm-hmm.
That would be funny. Following delays, Final Fantasy 16 is near the end of development, producer says. Who cares, man? What does that mean?
That it's almost done, but I'm like, I'll
Look,
care
the
more when you
only-
show something.
Yeah, I don't care that it's
Exactly.
almost done. Don't tell me that. Just tell me when it's done. That was like the.
Just show me that it's done. That's why I'm still mad about Pikmin 4.
We're showing a trailer for a trailer next week.
A trailer for a trailer. I love my trailers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess an update's good. Otherwise, you get like Bayonetta 3 and
it's going well.
Metroid Prime 4. Of
And Pikmin 4.
bro, that doesn't exist. I'm sorry to let you know.
He said it though.
It's obviously dead.
Yeah, but Nintendo also had the Wii Vitality sensor at E3 2011, and that never happened. So, doesn't mean it's confirmed.
They had that robot game as well.
Until they officially announced Pikmin 4 with a trailer, it's dead.
I'm
There's-
gonna believe it's dead until until I physically have it in my hand. It's dead.
There's a possibility it's just like what happened with Dread, though. You know, they had an idea 20 years ago, and then,
Well, then why would he say it's almost done?
maybe they weren't happy with the final product. So I just got handed Nintendo
lie.
Switch Sports.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
That's literally
Yeah.
it. That's what we're gonna.
Yeah, and it got taken from me.
I just got handed a copy of Nintendo Switch Sports.
And now
That
it's
is
gone.
all.
No, it's gone.
Incredible. That was great. Uh,
That felt like a sitcom moment.
yeah, literally. Like you just can't script stuff like that. You can't come up with stuff like that. Um, so we got several things about the quarry here. The quarry has gone gold. The third episode of the podcast has released, and uh, oh my god. So the quarry death rewind will send you back to when the choice that killed the character happened. If what you did set them up to die 3 chapters ago, you'll be sent back 3 chapters if you use that option. Death Rewind is either unlocked beating the game once or by buying the deluxe edition. Okay. So so you'll just rewind to the point that is the reason for the death.
Right.
Okay.
I was thinking through the Dark Pictures and Until Dawn, though. I'm like, I don't remember one where you would have made the choice 3 chapters ago, and that's what killed you. I can think of like what might have set you up to die, but you've still got a choice then in that current chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to die 3 chapters later.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
piss a lot of people
There
off.
must be one specific one the guy was thinking of when he brought up that quote. Because the 3 chapters thing came from the director, not me making it up.
Sega is delisting almost every digital version of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and Sonic CD on May 20th because they suck and they want you to buy the stupid Sonic Origins thing. But
Right?
you can't delist a physical cartridge, bitch. I have them all anyway. Suck my nads.
I mean, you can certainly try to delist a physical cartridge.
What are they
Yeah,
gonna
just
What are they gonna do?
Send out an update.
Come to my house?
Yes.
I will die on this hill.
They're gonna send out an
Sega,
update
you're not
for
allowed in my
your
game room.
old cartridge.
I will. Yeah.
This sign won't stop me because I can't read.
Yeah. So, basically, if you have been eyeing any digital version of one of the old Sonic games, buy them now because otherwise they go bye-bye. Hulu video streaming is now available on the Nintendo Switch in Japan. Bro, we've had that forever. Yeah.
Everyone else
True.
is complaining.
But it's us in Japan who have Hulu, and then every other country does not.
Well,
Now,
I mean, that's the thing.
it used to it used to just be us until
It used to just be us, and then Hulu was the only streaming service on the Switch.
yeah, Hulu was there way before
So-
YouTube was.
True.
Yeah, it was the only streaming
Okay,
service.
Hulu's been in Japan for over a decade. They started in 2011.
Yeah, but they haven't been on the Switch. That's what I'm saying.
True. Which is weird. They should have been on.
Yeah, I was
when
like,
we
why
got
did
it.
we get it? Okay, so why is it when we get exclusive shit or early shit, it's
It's
Hulu, and when they get stuff, it's cool game stuff?
Because
Nintendo
they're
loves
Japan.
When did I sign up for this deal?
when you were born.
You didn't.
I would like to return this.
When you were born in America, you unfortunately were forced into death.
Let's see. Tales of Arise has reached 2 million total copies sold. Man, a lot of good game sales figures recently here.
Right?
Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase announced for June 12th. Interesting that they say that and not just an Xbox Game Showcase.
I had something else for that. I'm looking for it. It should have been with that.
Is it the Activision Blizzard thing under it?
No, it's something about
Bethesda?
I don't see it. Maybe I didn't put it, so I'll bring it up. All of Microsoft's teams are supposed to be at it, supposedly.
To
The
the
game
showcase.
showcase.
Okay, yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, if Bethesda's an Xbox brand now, then why is it not just the Xbox game showcase?
Because Todd Howard's gonna take an hour and a half of that 3 hour time.
Yeah, and be like, haha, our games suck, but you're gonna buy it
But
anyway,
buy
piggies.
Skyrim. Buy
That's where
Skyrim.
I'm like,
Fallout 77.
that's where I'm like, what's June 12th? It's Sunday, so you're both gonna watch it with me. Cool.
What
Um,
time?
I don't know.
Oh, it's in June 12th. I thought you meant like this coming Sunday because I zoned out for a second. So I was like,
No,
I'm not staying until 6 p.m.
no. I was
Yeah.
checking what day.
Yeah, June 12th.
Yeah, is a Sunday, so we'll probably watch it, and it will be awful because they'll show off a bunch of CGI trailers instead of actual games.
And also stuff
It'll
that's
be like,
multi-platform.
yeah, they'll be like, "We're winning," and it's like, no,
Oh
you're
wow,
losing
Xbox! Are all of these
fast.
games exclusive? No, but you could play them
No.
on Xbox. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Not. Um,
Yeah, people were arguing how like Xbox is the best, and I'm like, when they release like 3 games every 3 years, and it's the same order,
yeah, like their platform isn't a bad platform, but they have no reason to get it. Like
right?
the status quo isn't impressive. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. Um,
When
Activision
we'll
Blizzard.
talk about it, dude.
Yeah, Activision Blizzard shareholders approved Microsoft's acquisition by apparently a margin of over 98%. So it seems like everybody's on board. This going
There's
on.
a rumor that the FTC is gonna stop it, and I'm like, nope, but okay, sure. If they stop it, I'll laugh. It will be the funniest thing I've seen forever. But I really doubt they'll stop this merger.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. No, this is happening.
Yeah.
Um, Final Fantasy creator calls out Square Enix for price of $11,600 Final Fantasy VI statue. That's a thing
Yeah, it's a statue of Terra from
for
that game. For
eleven and a half
12,000.
thousand dollars.
Yeah, he was really mad.
Let me guess. She has humongous tits.
No, it's just a really detailed statue.
No way, this is statue. Okay, so if it's then who's gonna buy it? The one reason people buy those statues that are expensive is because of the sex appeal, right?
Yes. Alex, do you have a photo of this statue?
I'm
I'm
one.
looking at it right now.
Here,
I
I've
found an
got it.
article
She's
for
on some dragon thing.
Some dragon thing.
Not a dragon. Here we go.
Wyvern? That is not some dragon thing. I feel fairly confident.
Well,
that is, like,
when I said that, I had only seen the little picture that Google had.
I'm impressed. Charging that much for a statue and you can't even
Don't
bank
you-
on the disgusting weebs buying it because it has humongo titties or something. What's the I mean I
Bro,
don't know.
for
That's
$12,000,
$12,000.
it should be life size. Like the R2D2 at Disney World that you can buy for that much.
I don't know if that's available anymore.
Someone bought it recently, so I'm pretty sure it still is.
Um, but yeah, no.
Bro, that's like
It's a car.
that's what I was about to say. Like
That's
It should be a lot
That is-
cooler for 12,000, and
that
it's
is
not.
half of like what you can make and be in poverty. Like, why is this so much? This is not like because Leon and uh Alex, is it Claire? That's the other statue that goes with Leon.
You could get Leon, Jill, and Chris
Oh,
from
Jill. Okay.
buying collector's editions of Resident Evil.
hmm Like those look like
And you
the
could get
those look like the same size as this.
you could get the Baker's house as well.
hmm Like those appear to be the same size. So I don't know why this is literally like 10 times more.
Um,
It's probably what it's made of that makes it what it cost.
I there's
But
no way.
I
It's
want
that's inflated for sure. There's no way
but
that.
true.
that
This is the only thing I can think though. But it's obviously not worth $12,000.
No.
Or if it is, it should look a lot cooler.
yeah.
This little robot thing better come to life.
Yeah, dude, it better cook for me for real. All Insomniac games on PS5 will support an uncapped frame rate if running on a 120 hertz variable refresh rate display. I mean, cool. Why haven't TVs become 120 hertz yet?
Because they're slowly getting there so they can keep forcing you to buy upgrades if you buy TVs that often. It's where I don't remember the last time we bought a TV. Actually, I do. It's
I
like 2
do.
years ago. 2 years
No.
ago.
Oh, you're talking about the main TV.
Yeah.
And Cooper tripped and fell and broke it.
Yeah, that's the only reason we switched to a new TV.
Yeah. The last time I bought a TV,
No.
you're just talking about the family.
No, because we switched this one out because like a year ago because the other one half the screen went dark, and that's in
Oh,
Cooper's room.
that's right.
But
Yeah,
we just
that's
don't
just
buy
binary.
TVs.
No, we only buy them when they break.
First, yeah, the first TV I bought since I literally moved out was in 2020, right before the PS5 came out, because I didn't have a 4K TV. I didn't have any way to view 4K stuff.
Right. I don't get how people buy TVs.
Yeah,
So.
that's some people. Look, I mean, I can't judge what people spend their money on, given what I spend my money on.
I mean,
so
you can. You just
yeah, pull a Scott the Woz. Just be like, yeah, well, I really can't complain, but if I do complain, then that makes me really special.
He hasn't posted a video in a while, has he?
No, he hasn't. I was expecting a Switch 5 years in video around like a month ago, and I haven't seen anything from him.
He must be on one of those really busy things where it's like, here's like videos for a while, and there's nothing.
Yeah. Let's see. There are no concrete plans for Shenmue 4. I saw
Great.
this. This made me so mad when I saw it. I was like, so
Okay.
Why?
But are there any liquid plants? for
Shenmue isn't
4?
even good. Why
No,
are
my
these
favorite thing.
people obsessed with a crappy game from the Dreamcast?
I mean, this is the director. My favorite thing still is though he got the opportunity to do a third one and to finish it somehow, and he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna go back to setting up my 15 chapter plan."
Wait, that's real? It's supposed to be 15 games?
It's supposed to be a ridiculous amount of games. I think it's 15.
Good lord.
He better hope his deal with Crunchyroll continues, that he's doing an animation of it.
Ah.
At least then it might see the light of day of his plan.
Tomb Raider series lifetime sales reach 88 million units. That's pretty insane.
Tomb Raider's been out for 25 years. That's about
4 million a year.
3. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Embracer Group has entered into an agreement to acquire Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, Square Enix Montreal, and a catalog of IPs including Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, Legacy of Kain, and more than 50 back catalog games from Square Enix Holdings for $300 million and paying off $400 million of debt? What?
So $300 million of cash.
And paying off $400 million of debt to Square Enix?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a lot of money. I guess that's a lot of big names, though, too.
It's interesting, though, since Tomb Raider's Square Enix's second best-selling series, that they're going to sell it. Though I saw a rumor, and this one's more fishy, but it was like Square Enix is planning to completely sell to somebody. Please be Sony or Nintendo. I would cry if it was Microsoft that bought
Square Enix.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16 exclusive to the Xbox Series X. That just sounds so wrong. That sounds so wrong.
Everything you just said, that's part of my nightmares.
I hate
that. Sonic creator Yuji Naka claims he was removed as Balan Wonderland director 6 months before release, leading to him suing Square Enix. Didn't we talk about this last week, how he was like super pissed off that the game ended in that state? Or maybe I just saw that somewhere. But yeah, I saw something about how he was like super pissed that he got removed and like they just let the game go out like that because he knew it was bad. I'm glad somebody knew it was bad.
We might have mentioned it before, but yeah.
I'm just honestly glad somebody knew it was bad before they released it.
The
there was at least one guy that was like, you can't do this. And they're like, we can if we get banned. They just banned him.
Ban Hammer. All right, back to releasing it. Get sued.
Yeah. Let's see. So there's a big Famitsu article about Kingdom Hearts. Mentions that the plan was either to do Kingdom Hearts 4 or a Verum Rex game. What's Verum Rex?
So in 3, they show off a little trailer thing for a fake video game. Essentially, it looks like Final Fantasy
13
15.
versus.
Oh, sure, but I was going with the one that's more obvious.
The one that actually released. I was going with the one
so
that
they were going to have it
based 15 off of.
So they were going to have it star Yazora, and you would play around as him, who's the secret boss of the final of the Remind DLC in Kingdom Hearts 3. But they decided to continue the plans with 4 instead. But Nomura brings up the idea of this game a lot, so I think he's going to do it eventually. Like, I think this is like the second or third interview. Like, he's deliberately brought up that they were going to make a game. They want to make it.
Okay. So confirms nameless star is a girl from Verum Rex trailer from Toy Box?
That's the Toy Story world.
Ah. Neo the World Ends with You writer Akiko joins Tetsuya Nomura and Masura Oka in writing Kingdom Hearts 4. Who are those people?
So Nomura is the series director.
Okay.
And Masura joined him to write 3. Akiko wrote Neo the World Ends with You by herself for the most part. And her goal, she had 2 things primarily. Tie it back into the original game, but people picked that one up for the first time since it got released on 3 platforms that didn't have the first game. They needed to understand what was going on.
Okay. Dark Road will tell us how Xehanort went bald. Did I say that right?
Xehanort, yeah.
Okay, Xehanort. You can play Missing Link without the AR parts that you don't have to leave the house to play. That's always a plus. And Missing Link writer is Riko Fukazawa, a writer from the Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward expansion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never played 14, so I can't comment on his writing.
Disney's Magic Band Plus accidentally released and will eventually act similarly to Nintendo Land amiibo bands.
So, yeah,
Wow,
Cameron,
how the
you weren't even in
turntables.
town while they
I
released them, so you
noticed.
couldn't buy them. Let's
Yeah.
bully him.
It's not fair. They I
This
think
is
it was,
for
like,
your own good,
Saturday.
Cameron.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
he
Yes, it
would've bought
is.
it.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
it's
He would have
not.
bought all of them.
Haley knows
No,
several
only
people who she's
got
got
'em.
several friends, yeah, who got them.
Yeah, of course she did. You know, you realize she's gonna move down here eventually, so she can be a full-time Disney influencer, like as a side hobby to her, whatever she ends up doing, right?
I
Who,
don't know.
Haley?
She's about to. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she's
got
already
like 5,000 or 6,000 followers
6,000.
on Instagram.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, she's gonna be a Disney influencer.
She does those deals sometimes though. Like
She's
companies
a very
will hit her
Bradley
up,
ambassador because
yeah,
of it.
and be
Um,
like, promote us and we'll give you the things.
but yeah, so those release like Saturday, red, blue, and black. Um, and the idea currently is that they are going to interact
With the 50th statue.
with all the 50th statues.
Yeah.
Along with like
Do they interact
fire-
yet?
technically.
So if you have one, you could go up to it and it will work.
I don't know. I have no clue if it's actually because people were saying that you couldn't actually like activate it.
Well,
and
yeah,
with your
because they
account.
got to turn it on.
Yeah,
And
so
they're
I'm not
obviously
sure.
not be on
They're
yet.
not. Yeah, they're not supposed to be out yet. So I don't know, like, when they're supposed to fully be active. But like, I don't feel bad about talking about this because this has been noticed around the parks. There's like speakers set up so that when the Magic Band is like pointing it, you know how with the amiibo bands, if you tap like the question blocks, it'll do the little coin.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alex, I don't like how you just said sure, but okay. So I don't exactly know how it works. It's like something with hand motions.
Look, all I know about the amiibo blocks is you've got to find 5 so that you can fight Bowser Jr.
I'm gonna do that.
You're going to Japan?
Eventually.
Join the club.
Right? By the time you go to Japan, it will be open in Orlando.
No, I'm gonna go before it's open in Orlando.
Doesn't it open next year?
No, it opens in Cali next year.
Yeah, but ours isn't supposed to open too much longer after.
I don't even know if they've started work on it. That's the problem. Because COVID would have delayed it.
Maybe. We'll see.
And then all their little allow whatever I want to say ordinances. But, anyways, so the Magic Bands are supposed to interact with all the statues and the fireworks, and I'm trying to remember what else. Like some of the shows. But it's basically a more like generalized version of the amiibo bands.
Yes, but you can't put any more under your name. So what are you gonna do?
I can cry because I'm about to lose access to the parks. So I'll have to go to Springs and get it added to my account. Because that's what I did with the Magic Bands that I got from Cast Connections.
I think you have too many Magic Bands.
No, my account's
hey,
just
look,
broke.
somebody had to say it.
My account's just broken.
Sure.
Um,
It can be both. Both can be true.
Maybe.
okay, so we got what's our old but still interesting tidbit. In Until
Uh,
Dawn, one of the 8 characters was supposed to always die no matter what the player did in the game, but this was changed in further development. This is why the character is so hard to keep alive and has an achievement just for them surviving. I wonder why they changed it.
Because it wasn't fair. If you promote the game as make your choices and
Oh
decide
yeah,
who
I guess.
lives.
Yeah.
Yes, I know which one of the 8, but I tried to avoid spoilers.
Fair enough. Um, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 plot details seemingly linked by voice actor. What is the detail?
I don't know. I just saw this article.
Oh my god, Alex, you can't put something as juicy as that.
Just put in that. That's the exact title from IGN. Let's see.
Okay, I found an article. Um Oh, so the voice actor not only voices Daruk, but he also voices Daruk's ancestor. Um he clarified it's not Darunia, but described the role as more serious. So so Daruk's ancestor will be in the game. That'll be interesting to see. Sony has a new team focused on game preservation. Well, we better start seeing some fruit pretty soon then. Why can't I play?
This is for the PS3 stuff. So maybe they'll get it actually running instead of be like, play it cloud version, bitches.
Yeah. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order sequel is rumored to be next gen only. Reveal at Star Wars Celebration. Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. We literally talked about that a few minutes ago. So
That it should be, or current gen, but everybody still calls it next gen.
yeah. Ubisoft Plus might be coming to Xbox Game Pass soon, according to Ubisoft Netherlands. Ooh, Ubisoft Plus. Don't make me
I don't
gag.
know what this means. Sure,
Ubisoft Plus is like EA Play.
I see.
So you
Isn't
can
EA Play already on
yes.
Game Pass?
Yes, but Ubisoft Plus is Ubisoft's version. So you can play Ubisoft games because God knows that everybody wants to subscribe to Ubisoft's gameplay service. Right?
I mean, Apex is made by a Ubisoft team, right?
No, it's made by EA. Made by
Yeah.
Respawn, which is owned by EA.
Okay, gotcha. Then I don't.
And
You
Apex
know what I
Legends
know-
is free. Why would you pay for Ubisoft Plus?
I mean, some people do to get the weird little trinkets for their gun.
I guess. Randall Thor has, quote, heard through the grapevine that nearly every internal studio at Xbox submitted something for the Xbox showcase. Okay, that's what you were talking about
is
earlier.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that just confirms what Alex was saying earlier. Sega to share Sonic Frontiers news update, quote, soon, and is still set to come out this holiday.
Thanks, Rumor.
Yeah, cool. I don't care until I see some 10 out of 10 reviews. I don't trust Sonic games.
Ooh, Sonic game with 10 out of 10 reviews.
Yeah, what is this, 1997? No, wait, 1992. 1997 is too late. The downfall already started.
Yeah, because no, wait, the biggest downfall is 06, which is 2006.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I'm just saying the downfall had started
Okay.
with the Sega Saturn. Jez Corden says there might be some sort of physical in-person aspect to the Xbox showcase in June. Who cares?
Bruh,
How many?
do you remember the last company that did a physical part of their thing? It was Sony at the last E3 they went to. They were like, everybody go outside and sit in this tent
Oh yeah.
for Last of Us. All right, that's over. Now we're gonna spend an hour getting everybody else back inside for the next part. All y'all on the stream get
Yeah. Thank you,
awful.
Sony. The upcoming PlayStation Classics are starting to appear on the PSN backend, including stuff like Tekken 2, Ridge Racers 2, Mr. Driller, Worms World Party, and Worms Armageddon. Hey, I bet that guy that owns that game shop that called Mario Kart Mario Fart is excited to see Worms Armageddon. Because apparently that's
I
better.
forgot.
Oh, you never forget about that guy. Let's see. So that we got another 4chan rumor. You know, everybody loves these about Spider-Man 2. So basically, the gist is that it goes from Peter mission to Miles free roam to Miles mission to Miles free roam to Miles mission to Peter free roam.
It's too much miles for.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems pretty lopsided. It also says that there is a third character that kills people with projectiles, some tentacle weapon, and smoke. They can't free roam. It might be Venom or Wraith.
Oh man, they're getting Apex Legends in this.
Yeah.
No, this is. You've both played the DLC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wraith is the other name of Yuri.
Okay. Side quests will also have different dialogue and stuff depending on who you do it as, or the order you do it. Well, I would kind of expect that.
Yeah, but I do like when it actually does that.
True.
But I mean, see the thing is, I trust Insomniac because they put in the effort of having two sets of dialogue for every dialogue, depending on whether or not you were swinging, or at least the dialogue that could be while you were swinging.
So yeah, it's 4chan rumor, therefore it is set in stone, and we would definitely expect all of these things to happen.
Right.
Oh.
Facts.
So we got a bunch of new. Yeah, it's a good one. Isn't it? We got new details on the Mario movie. Art style is cartoonish and full of life and color, similar to Hotel Transylvania, but Mario. So, okay. Has puns and meta game jokes, but there is no dabbing and no fart jokes. I'm glad we cleared that up. Although I really can't say that I wouldn't have enjoyed watching Mario dab and fart at the same time.
Look, if there's no crude humor in an Illumination Studios movie, I'll be impressed.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Jr., Pauline, and Toadsworth apparently appear, and Daisy is name dropped. Cool. Who cares? Yeah, name drop of Daisy. Ooh. The movie will be like Disney movies with lots of songs, and there is a song about plumbing. How is there not going to be a poop joke? That's like 80% of plumbing.
I don't know.
Mario and Luigi have Brooklyn accents. I cannot wait to hear Chris Pratt's Brooklyn accent. That already makes me happy.
We're back to the Mario Super Show, so.
Hey Luigi, where's my fucking Stromboli? That's more Italian. Brooklyn's not really that far off from Italian.
Maybe they'll put the end credits theme from the Super Show in this.
That'll be interesting.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Mario and later Luigi use a pipe to get to the Mushroom Kingdom to defeat Bowser. You're telling me in this movie about Mario that they use a pipe?
Well, yeah, but to get from Brooklyn, so we really are the Super Show.
We really are the Super Show. Damn.
The Super Show is now canon.
Kamek and Yoshi have some beef with each other and fight during the movie. That'll be cute, I bet. Um, Mario and Luigi trick Bowser into a lava pool. Again, you're telling me in this movie about Mario that they beat Bowser by throwing him
I
into lava.
Great, 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 great.
Great.
Next, you're gonna tell me that they're gonna be wearing overalls.
Oh, that's apparently a
Hat.
big deal. That was on like all the. That's like the one of the details I left out, that they're in like similar to their classic for a while, and then there's a big deal made about putting them in their iconic colors.
This will.
But are they
I
wearing
cannot wait to
overalls?
watch this movie and see how people hate it.
So hear me out. Hear me out.
I
If
mean,
it's
at
not
times
available
it's
on
a super
streaming,
show.
if it if it's not available on streaming, we had to meet up in person to watch it together.
It's now moved to next year, right? That's so
Yeah.
sad.
We had to meet up in person to watch it because it's going to be
Okay.
bad, and I need the only people that will understand how bad it is to watch it with me.
No, it could be a good movie. The
You have too much
odds
faith.
of that
You have too much
happening
faith.
are zero, but it could be a good movie.
No, you can't. You just said zero.
Approaching
Okay,
zero. The
Yeah.
limit as x approaches zero. Whatever
Yeah,
that
let's
is.
go with
Yeah.
that.
The limit as x approaches zero of Mario being good in a movie.
There's a better example.
Um,
But if this really is just the Super Show but a movie, does that mean we're gonna get the Legend of Zelda show?
Excuse me, princess.
oh.
Yes.
I don't know if I could bring myself to go pay for a movie ticket if it's just going to be like the Zelda show plus Zelda CDI.
Yeah,
gotta
but the
get
Zelda
movies.
show's the first time he did the bomb shield thing.
True.
Yeah, but like that only like kind of balances out the rest of the show.
No, it doesn't. The show's so much more.
Um, let's see.
They decide to stay in the Mushroom Kingdom and open a plumbing business.
Again, there's no way there's not a poop joke involved in that. Like Alex said, this is Illumination we're talking about here.
Yeah, but I could see Nintendo being like, "We will walk if you try."
If you put-
Look, they walked from Netflix for leaking the Legend of Zelda show. Like I could fully see Nintendo walking.
I just love the idea of some Nintendo Japanese businessman having to be like, look, if there is a single fart joke in this entire movie, I will personally kill you.
You see those little red dots coming from that building? Those are our snipers.
That's Mario. That's Chris Pratt.
That's Chris.
And the post-credit scene is Dry Bowser.
Wow. Look, I asked Cooper what he thought the post-credit scene would be, and he was like, "Dry Bowser."
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean the character
Like,
that is used to depict Bowser after he gets thrown into lava?
Right?
Amazing.
Which
That's
shockingly also happens in this movie about Mario?
That's
Look,
like
I'm
them,
like,
having
wow, that's
Eggman
such a
be
spoiler.
That's like Eggman being the post-credit scene in the first Sonic.
No, he's already in the first Sonic.
I know
movie.
he's already in there, but like proper Eggman.
Do you know what the post-credit scene for the second one is? I don't know if Grant wants to actually see it.
I haven't seen it. have
I
no
don't
clue.
care.
It's Shadow.
Oh God.
Of course it is. I hope there's some setup to that. You can't just drop Shadow.
No, just do Sonic Adventure 2. It will be great.
I actually would watch that.
I just had a horrible thought. Rule 34 is going to go kind of crazy after this movie.
True.
I don't like that. Anyway, we're going to move on. according to
thought.
China, a Chinese amiibo seller, called Art Swift, all Splatoon and Zelda amiibo are going to be restocked in May 2022 and January 2023, respectively. So Splatoon apparently this month,
Yeah, that.
and Zelda amiibo in January of next year, and then
I don't know
apparently
if
also
this.
Fire Emblem amiibo in October of this year.
Is that amiibo or a game?
No, that's the amiibo.
I see.
That is according because they post
Well, good.
because it's
I'm
the
going to get Core and
whole.
Player 2, and then I can stop caring about the frickin' Smash series.
Maybe
Because
they'll
I
restock
saw the
Tom
leak
and Tiki.
or I saw the rumor on r/amiibo and on because it was about the Zelda, which you're only missing the Bokoblin, right?
Out of the entire Zelda series, I'm missing more than that.
Okay, well,
Like a lot of the 30th, right? Where they had Links and Zeldas from different games.
I think I'm missing Wind Waker, and then again, I think it's only Wind Waker Zelda. I think I have Wind Waker Link. Oh yeah,
well,
I
there was
forgot.
a Smash
New
Link.
PC. I don't have freaking Office installed.
There was a Smash Link or a Wind Waker Link and a Wind Waker Link. That came
Oh,
with
yeah.
Wind Waker Zelda.
Do you stick with 10 or do you put that PC on 11?
It's on 10 right now because I was like, well, I can get a license for 10 really cheap, and then just upgrade to 11 if I want, compared to having to buy Windows 11 new.
True.
So
You said you were trying 11 out on your laptop, right?
yeah, I don't use my laptop that much. I mean, it's literally the same thing, just with a slightly different start menu. It's really not that bad.
I'm just like I feel like Nintendo would have announced. Well, no, maybe not because they didn't announce the restock of the cards. We'll see.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because you're missing a lot of the Splatoon ones as well, right?
I don't have the recolors, but I don't really care to have the recolors because that's stupid. But I am missing Callie and Mari, and those I do care about.
Packs.
So I'll get those, but the recolors, I think I have one or two because I happened upon them for like super cheap somewhere. I can't remember.
I think we got you orange squid for like birthday one year, I think.
No.
Right?
Y'all got
Or
me
was that
green
green?
squid back when.
Oh, because you already had boy and girl.
Yeah, and
That's right. That's
yeah, y'all got that for my birthday or something. Anyway, but yeah, so and with that, we're actually going to end this episode here this week. We didn't do a finishing topic because of how much crap we had to go through. We knew otherwise it was just going to be an over 2 hour long episode. So we'll save you the trouble there. We appreciate you so much for listening. As always, please let us know if you enjoyed the show. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. And yeah, so along with the episode, let us know what y'all think of Switch Sports. Are you liking it? Do you hate it for some reason? Are you excited for the Mario movie? Are you terrified of the Mario movie? And yeah, so with that, we will see you here next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
bye.